I guess by now you've had your fair share of AI dose. AI agents, agentic AI, deep search, Grok 3, Manus, and everything else in the world around AI. You probably also looked at AI flowcharts. Maybe you've been giving your email address away to get a free flowchart or a free map and agent. And that's all good and well, but I have one question for you. How many of you have actually deployed and worked with your own AI agents? Well, I thought so. The thing is, it is easy, fascinating to read about, think about, dream about. But when the reality hits the fan and it's time to start working with AI agents, there's too many things stopping us. We don't know where to start, what software to use, how to implement it, how to identify the use cases. And I understand that. But I also think it is very important that we agree on that, as we usually say, AI is not going to steal your job, but the people who are using AI, they will. So it's about time that you and your organization start looking at how can we actively work with AI agents. And granted, you are already using AI today. I'm certain that most of you listening to me knows ChatGPT and the likes are using it. You use Google Maps, maybe you use Microsoft Copilot, you definitely use Zoom meetings. So you are using AI and generative AI in your everyday lives. But there's a big step from using it to understand how to implement it in your organization. And that's where you have to think small, actually. We found that the best way of starting with AI agents, agentic AI, how you would like to call it, is understanding where you have pain points in your current processes, map them out, understand the value that these pain points are delivering to your customers or your partners or your employees, and then understand to what extent these pain points can be automated using AI tools. And it is easier said than done, of course, but there are many methodologies that you can use to identify those areas. And then you can find AI agents that are super simple to deploy, that does not require integrations with your existing legacy systems, that does not change your processes. Yes, they will change your workflows a little because all of a sudden all the tedious manual tasks is going to be automated by an AI agent. But that's it. And this is where you have to start. And I know I've said it many times and I will say it again. You cannot get ahead by sitting in the sofa and watching YouTube videos. I hope you're watching me, of course, but you cannot. You have to get your hands dirty. You have to get an idea of how it works. You have to try it. I can tell you from experience, it is not difficult. It is not scary. It's actually quite rewarding. I've personally built several AI agents that are working today that I'm using. So if I can do it, of course you can. And when you have this idea of how they work, the next step is to understand how to implement it in your organization. And that is the first step into becoming an AI-driven or AI-focused organization. And that is the first step of bringing your organization into the future. I guess my core point with this little talk is that I think you should stop reading and watching and starting creating, doing, understanding. There are so many talks, there's so many tools out there for you to play with. And of course, as always, I'm here and very, very happy to help with advice, ideas, best practices, experience. Thank you for listening, and I really hope that I'm able to motivate you to get started. Thank you.